I would like to introduce myself. My name is Mirbil Al Arshad, and this is my co-founder, Mr. Hamadul Hassan, and we are here to present an idea called Advanced Institute Information System. So basically, we assessed a gap. 8 years back, we were sitting in a room, 2008. Our friend, one of our friend, basically managed to cheat the existing education system and managed to keep its grade off the record from their parents for a long period of time, say, for instance, a couple of years. And we assessed that what if the parents have to be informed on the toes 24/7 that what actually their kid, either a boy or a girl, is doing in the school, and on the other side, the second investor, that is the school or the university system, is updated 24/7 that what actually is going on in their school. So we came up with a management system that gives both ends. I'm talking about both investors, the investor who is investing in the university or education as a principal or etc. And second is the parent who is investing at the kids, that is looking forward to give them a bright future in return of their investment. So we are looking forward to cater both of them. We developed a system that help both ends of the education system to get all the desired information to make timely decisions, so that we can come up with a fine product that is a developed kid or educated kid at instance. So this is a system we have developed. It has passed the demonstration product. It's a finalized product right now. We are in the market right now. We are implemented in one institute in Gujarat by the name of Gujarat Institute of Management System. We are running there, and alhamdulillah, we're getting a good response. So what's new in this system is actually the one thing that pops up in everybody's mind, that there are certain desktop-based applications that are available in the market, and people are marketing it for such a long time. So the thing is that it is by far the few of the web-based solution that is being provided in the market. Nobody has given us a web-based solution in the market till date. So it's a PHP-based system, very simple, but yet very highly efficient, so that it gives you control of your school, and as a parent, a control of your student or a kid. So, secondly, it's an ERP inspired system, so it has modules. So each module comes up with certain categories of different features. I will not go into the detail. There are more than 144 features in it, and it will take a lot of time, so we are running shortage of time over here. Second is, it will give you more control of your school as a principal and more control of your kid. I'm focusing on control very much because this is the main concern for for the people right now. People are looking for the control of things that they are running. For instance, if I'm running an organization, I will look for a control, definitely, so that I can take decisions to make it more better for the future. Second is parent-teacher coordination was missing. Supposingly, throughout my education career, my parents couldn't able to find time to travel to my school and meet with my teacher, despite parent-teacher meeting that happens to has had to happen at the end of the year, where things are done and supposedly I'm failed in the system right now. So we developed a particular application for the parents that is downloadable on their smartphone, that they can download, put the information of the kid in that, and be aware 24/7 that what actually is happening in his life, whether he is going to the school or not, what he is doing over there, if he is performing good in the test and everything like that. And there is a specific portal in which teachers and parents, they can specifically communicate with each other. There is a IM option in that particular application as well, and we have a cell phone connection as well. Teacher can ring up the parent all the time, and parent can ring up the teacher all the time, so they're connected 24/7 on the go to discuss the future of the kid. So this is the main USP that we are selling over here. Thank you so much. Next slide. So marketing strategy will be very simple. We're keeping it to door because we have to reach the particular audience, that is the school. So we'll go travel a lot, we'll knock their doors and tell them that this is what we are selling right now. We're sponsoring educational seminars specifically and participating in them like we are doing right now, to make our message heard all across the nation that let's change the system, let's change the education system that is currently running in the market. And we have so far, we had 3 partners. 2 are here. One is unfortunately couldn't be able to make over here. We have invested 400 Ks each till date, so that we can develop this system, and the breakdown is there. Next part. So pricing strategy will be very different. For the first time, we'll be using value-based pricing, and we're not charging for in the single go that a school has to pay us 1 million or 500 Ks at the school. We'll be charging a very simple amount of 150 rupees per student per year. to a school. Per student per year, that's it. And that that charge will be given to the students rather than the school, because school is already giving the education to the students and they're contributing to the society. So we are exempting them, and basically the parents are getting the full advantage of the application that they are using. So they'll be charged. And the most important feature is that will be reimbursing the 50 rupees per student back to the school under the umbrella of the NGO that we're looking forward to register, that is change the system, so that they can reinvest that money into the current education system. And currently, Shepherd was sitting here and he was discussing that we should develop the entrepreneurial spirit from the grassroots level, the kid that is learning in the school, and we will be spending that money on that kid to get more idea what is actually happening in the real life, so that we can make a better system, so that we can make a better Pakistan. That's all from myself. Thank you so much.
You mentioned that this is the investment made by the investor, and also the beneficiaries are the students, right? So I'm still trying to understand that what kind of criteria you are using to evaluate the benefit for the children, right? So maybe you can tell me what are the 3 tops or 2 tops benefit of what you're developing the system.
To benefit the kids or the
Whoever.
whoever,
Yeah.
both of them.
Yeah.
I will point out 2 for both ends.
Uh-huh.
2 for the school system as the
Uh-huh.
investor as the principal will be the more control. For instance, supposingly you have more than 13 branches of your school running in the area, so you cannot be at 13 points at the same time. But with this system, you have access to all 13, and on the go you can see what's going on in a particular branch and what people are doing over there, like how many students are absent, how many students are present. Because to have somebody accountable, you have to have a pre-informed information on which you can hold accountable to the other people.
So what are the top 3 features of the application that you
Applications,
have?
for example, as I mentioned, there are 144. The top 3 are: you have the basic information of the students, number of students, absent students,
Okay.
people with highest marks, people
Uh-huh.
with lowest marks,
Uh-huh.
people who are continuously absent from the school, and people who are performing well. So these
So
are
attendance, the marks,
each and everything.
and what else?
Attendance, remarks, or other than that, comparisons of the year, that
Uh-huh.
how many students were enrolled year previous year and how many students are enrolled yet this year.
Okay.
Secondly, that which students are lacking the
No,
ability.
okay, we got that. So what is your competition? Have you done some research?
Yes, currently some of the organizations, they are selling desktop-based applications that
Mhm.
are pre-installed in a particular system in a school that requires server costs and each and everything, plus IT technicians to take care of all the things that are over there. So in this particular thing, we are doing all these things on behalf of the organization, and we'll be taking care of each and everything. So the fine product will be running in the school that school can use and do whatever they want to do. And it's customizable.
Yeah.
Features can be added as per the request of the customer, that we want this particular feature to be added.
And you have one school as your client?
Yes, one university, not
One
school.
university.
Yes.
Okay. And so the application is complete,
100%
and you have
complete.
one client.
Yeah, one client.
Okay. So what are you looking for investment?
Yeah, basically we're targeting 3 million. We are currently operating in Gujarat right now, because all 3 partners belong to there. So we wanted to spread across all the nation. So for that we need some money so that we can spread it across all the nations.
So
Build-
basically, most of the money you will be spending on marketing.
Yes, obviously,
And-
because the
and
final
the-
product is ready.
and sale.
Some development will be needing, and he is a technical guy, so he can explain you all the technicalities that we are looking forward to make in the technical changes that we are looking forward to make in the product to make it more viable. So this is the money that we're going to spend on that.
I think the idea is very good. Obviously, parents are concerned to know.
Thank you so much.
And I think parents do not get enough feedback because the teachers are very busy in general. I mean, to find out, okay, what the child did or how something, especially like incidents that happen in school, other things that happen in school, so they never get to know, or they have to send a special note or something. I think one tip that I want to give you is you really need to sell to the school. If the school buys or is ready to implement your product, they're going to push it out to the parents.
Yes.
They're going to tell the parents that this is the way we communicate.
Perfect, perfect.
And from there on, there's nothing else. I mean, the parents are just looking for ways to communicate as long as, and most parents have a smartphone. So, I mean, they need to just download, log in with their students' credentials and move right along. So,
Thank you so much for the wonderful words.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So that said, yeah, I think that's what it was.
Quick question, the Gujarat Institute you just mentioned, have you all sold it or is it complimentary?
No, no, we have sold it. We have sold it on the mentioned price that we have told.
Oh, you did sold,
Yes.
okay. And so we are in education business already, we have institute also, so I'm familiar with it to some degree, and I've seen some applications like that. All the things you mentioned, they are very good and all that, but I don't see any different than the others I've seen. There's one in India, I don't remember the name, it's very popular all over the world, and there is one from Pakistan also that I've seen it too. The unique features you mentioned, they are pretty much the standard. I don't see anything unique about them.
The mobile app that we have mentioned is the
They
one
have-
thing.
By the way, they have that too.
No, they have that, but they doesn't communicate with the teacher and everything. That there is a separate feature in which you can communicate with the parents and each and everything.
They do. Yeah.
Awesome.com.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that. That's why we are in an.
No problem.
I mean, probably we are in this education business more than your age, so that's why I know.
I understand. I respect that. I respect
We know a
that.
little bit about it, so I think it's excellent application. I think it's in need of time, but I'm just a little concerned that it's nothing different than something already in the market.
Hopefully, there is always a room for another competitor.
Yes, of course.
Of course. So that's
Definitely
what
it is.
we look at.
Definitely
Thank you so
it is. Sure, no problem.
Just one quick thing. In fact, one question and then one quick comment is basically that I already have a product which you guys are building right now.
Yes, we heard of it.
Yeah. So my question to you is, what's your adoption rate right now? The university that's using it, like, how many students are actively using it? Are you monitoring it by any chance?
First of all, as I mentioned, that we have only deployed it in one institute and it has more than 500 students in that. That's it. It's a good. So we are more than 70% of the students, they have downloaded the application, and the message is sent across because it's been just 2 weeks that they have deployed that.
Okay.
So the message is being sent across to the parents that please do download it on your cell phones and communicate us via that.
Yeah.
So the process is in the adoption, but the rate is very high. As I mentioned, that more than 70% of the students, they have already downloaded the application, because for now I guess it's fun for the kids to have application on their cell phone and do communicate via that.
Because the biggest problem with the product like this is actually adoption, and like, it's
Yes.
how many monthly active users you will have, because that is what actually decides the fate of a product like this.
As sir mentioned, that once the message is being sent across the school, so they will be the descendary and they will be
But
sending
they do that, but then nobody uses it still, like, so you have in your, like, software built features like that which allow you to, like, keep it.
There is
more
always
like,
a start, and definitely
Yeah, yeah.
with the passage of time, things will
Obviously.
get adopted and message will
Obviously.
be
Thank
heard.
you and best of luck.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.